Hello, welcome to my videos on my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about what happened yesterday on NBA 2026 playoff day 3. Well, yesterday were played only 3 games, where they were played 2 games in the Eastern Conference, game 2, and 1 game in the Western Conference, game 2, where in the first game, the Cleveland Cavaliers defeated the Toronto Raptors 115 to 105. This was a close game where I think that the Caps dominated the game most of the time, where the Raptors where I think that the Caps won this game easily, where the Raptors had the option was in the last minutes of the third quarter and the first minutes of the fourth quarter, where they reduced the game to a less than 5 point difference. They have the opportunity to reduce the game to a 2 point difference, but they couldn't. And after that, the Caps increased the lead and they won this game easily, 115 to 105. With this victory, the Caps took a 2-0 lead in the series, and the series will travel to Toronto for the game 3 and 4. The Toronto need to win the third game, because if they fall 3-0 in the series, they're going to be eliminated. And about the best player for the Caps were Donovan Mitchell with 30 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. The second best was James Harden with 28 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And the third best was Evan Mobley with 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. In the second game, in another surprise, the Atlanta Hawks come back and defeated the New York Knicks 107 to 106. About this game, I thought that the Knicks were going to win this game easily, because they were leading the game in the end of the third quarter by 9 point difference. In that moment, I thought that the Knicks were going to increase the lead and they're going to win this game easily, but they couldn't, because even that they were leading by 7 points in the halftime, the Hawks play a tremendous game in the fourth quarter, where the Knicks were dominating the game in the first 2 quarters, where they were leading by 12 point difference in the end of the third quarter. But what happened? The Hawks played a tremendous game in the fourth quarter. They outplayed and outscored the Knicks, where the Hawks took the lead of the game with less than 1 minute to play. The Knicks had the opportunity to tie this game, but they missed an important free throws. Jalen Brown missed the potential tie, and in the end, Atlanta Hawks did enough and won the game 107 to 106. This was a very important victory, because the Hawks stole the home advantage, the Knicks home advantage, and now the series will travel to Atlanta for the game 3 and 4, where the Atlanta could win these 2 games and take a potential 3-1 in the series, and maybe win the series. But this is very interesting series, because now that the Hawks stole 1 game, I think that the most probably this series is going to be defined in 6 or 7 games. The best player for the Atlanta Hawks were CJ McCollum with 32 points, 3 rebounds and 6 assists and 2 steals. The second best was Jonathan Kuminga with 19 points, 4 rebounds and 1 assist, and 1 assist. And the third best was Jalen Johnson with 17 points, 8 rebounds and 3 assists. And the last game of the day, in the Western Conference game 2, the Minnesota Timberwolves upset the Denver Nuggets 119 to 114. Remember that the Nuggets had won the first game, and the Timberwolves needed to tie this game. Well, this was a very surprise, because the Nuggets were leading in the end of the first quarter by 14-point difference. In the beginning of the second quarter, the Nuggets increased the lead to a 19-point difference, and in that moment, I thought that the Nuggets were going to win this game easily. But after that, the Timberwolves closed better the quarter. They took the lead of the game, and the Nuggets tied the game in the last possession of the game, and the game was tied 64 to 64 in the halftime. This was a tremendous game, because the game was always close, where the Timberwolves closed better the game. They took the enough lead in the end of the game, where the Nuggets had 2 opportunities to tie this game in the last seconds of the game, where Christian Brown missed one important field goal that could have tied the game. And also after that, the Timberwolves had one opportunity to tie the game with a 3 points made. They missed it, and in the end, the Timberwolves won the game. With this victory, the Timberwolves tied the series 1-1. Now they stole the Nuggets home advantage, and now that the series will travel to Minnesota for the game 3 and 4, the Timberwolves could could take the lead, could take the lead 3-1, and maybe to win the series. Let's see what is going to happen. But I think that the most probably this series is going to be defined in 7 games. This is going to be an amazing series. So the best player was Anthony Edwards, who most with 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists, a double double. The second best was Julius Randle with 24 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. And the third best was Jaden McDaniel with 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. So what's next? Today we'll be play another 3 games where we will be play 1 game in the Eastern Conference, game 2, where the Boston Celtics will receive the Philadelphia 76ers. This game is going to be playing the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts, and 19 o'clock Eastern time. Remember that the Celtics didn't have any problem, won the first game, the first game by more than 20 point difference. So this is a must victory for the 76ers to avoid to fall 2-0 in the series. But I think that the Celtics are a better team than the 76ers, so I think that the Celtics won't have any problem and will win this game by more than 7 point difference. Later, it will be played 2 games in the Western Conference, game 2, where in the second game of the day, the San Antonio Spurs defeated the Portland Trail Blazers. The Spurs will receive the Portland Trail Blazers. This game is going to be played in San Antonio, Texas, and 20 o'clock Eastern time. Remember that the Spurs won the first game by more than 10 point difference, but the game was closer than the scores said. So I think that the Trailblazers have the opportunity to tie this game and try to extend the series, but it's going to be very difficult. I think that the Spurs have a better team than the Trailblazers, and because the Spurs will play in home, I think that the Spurs are going to win this game by more than 3 point difference. And the last game of the day, my favorite team, Los Angeles Lakers, will receive the Houston Rockets. This game is going to be playing the Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles, California, and 22:30 Eastern time. The last Saturday, the Lakers defeated the Rockets. It was an upset, and the Lakers took a 1-0 lead in the series. Also, remember that the Lakers neither Luka Doncic nor Austin Reeves, the 2 best players of the season for the team, didn't play, and the most probably are going to play in this first round. The Lakers took advantage that Kevin Durant didn't play the game 1, and also he sent out to play this second game. So I think if the Kevin Durant doesn't play this game, the Lakers are going to win a game. But it looks very difficult that the Kevin Durant can miss a back-to-back games, and I think that it's going to be a closer game. And I think that unfortunately the Lakers are going to lose this game by more than 3 point difference, and the series will be tied. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any comments, suggestions, you can write me on the social media platform. So see you next video. Gibran.